Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. They'll run with Michel. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the gun on third down, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found there on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And that's complete. It's Watson. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm. Let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and say,
trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive. First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, his throw incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Jackson looking to throw on third. Man open, that's Robert.
I'm a big down linebacker on him.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Yeah, that's my little brother, man. Thank you.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Hey, he talking about me playing Trippie Redd, huh?
There, tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way.
He's saying all because he think he put me on Trippie Redd.
Incompletion, no separation at the end of the route.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh,
man, I wish you niggas would catch the football, bro.
Their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its
part. That's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas dicking.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And
hey, JC, look at this play, JC.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
You gotta throw it over that little boy head, brother.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Here's Brady. He completes it to Bryant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. He's got White here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
You ain't with that shit for real.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. That throw by
you supposed to catch that one, Muhammad, bro.
He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 57
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's complete. James White. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
It's a motherfucking dime right there.
They looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing now is Brady. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let them know.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, a nice spin. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's your only hope right there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
That
this
one man
just
who
continues
was
to
fucking
evolve.
refused ain't doing shit out
They
there.
become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Now it's Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Okay.
Can I vlog with that?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Where Joe's at?
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robert Foster, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-11. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good job, fella. Good return, bro.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Brady going option left. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Brady going option left. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. And Allen's got it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Brady, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Going deep here for Allen. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the the 12. The intended receiver there, Allen.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Jamie Collins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Brady going option left.
This nigga sending the shell down. Stupid
down
shit.
into Jet territory. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, 56. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, box up. Hey, 66.
They go play action for Wright. Now it's Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, exit. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Walk the block.
The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Brady put that bitch in the end zone for you, Muhammad. Still threw that bitch to death.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Edelman set to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start ahead.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. Let's get it right back, defense.
James White, his 6th
they can't do
touchdown
nothing with
of
it
the season, as they are an extra point away now.
Except for arm ball with
game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
You gonna man up and make these niggas do that.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, check back 21, back 21, check back 21.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. No chance, as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Oh, yeah, he playing stupid now.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man, here's Foster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
Good job.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Jackson on the screen. This is Cannon. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
End zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go.
Come here.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay,
Where
the
is he
only reason
going?
I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Good job.
It'll be a gain of
Good
9,
pursuit.
and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Dawson's kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Now after the made field goal, here's Dawson back out now to send this one away on the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
No, 66.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Open man, it's Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything
I was waiting on you to say
has
something.
been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 48. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Well, we know spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
That's the 3rd time this game you did this.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Gets fielded in the end zone. But he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And he rifles one incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 23 yards the pickup there. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On play action. Now Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders...
Man, these motherfuckers can't catch, boy.
Another interception.
Niggas out there putting 2 hands on the ball and still dropping it. That's crazy.
At the 39-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick,
Y'all
and
like
in a hurry.
slow ass Joe Willis do that
He was
shit.
there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Gotta be better.
So the Patriots
Gotta be
with the
better as
football
well.
as we get you reset. And
Football
let's see what
team,
they've come
fellas.
up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 15 now. Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Brady. Now a desperation throw. He's got it at the 15. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards to the end zone, but it's
Tom Brady can throw a
incomplete.
high pass, gentlemen.
Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Brady to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. The point after try for Gostkowski.
This shit all the way up.
Shit, I like you ranking
This is
it.
up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Keep on that bitch. All right.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now they try the right side here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to maneuver.
Oh, this is Stephon. Nah, GG.
So it's a victory here for the...